Hi everyone, welcome to Okay, sorry, one more time. Hi everyone, welcome to Live Interactive Oh, okay, I'm so sorry. Let me just try it one more time, okay? Hi everyone, welcome to Live Interactive English. This is Karen.
And I'm Matt.
Wait a second.
Oh. Are you okay?
I'm sorry.
Sick?
What are you spraying me with?
It's alcohol. I can't get sick. I need to work. I need to stay healthy.
It's not a virus, okay? It's just seasonal allergy.
Oh.
You know, a lot of people have allergy, so don't worry about it, okay? I'm fine. I'm very healthy. I'm perfectly normal.
Are you completely sure? How can you be sure?
Okay, actually, now that talking to you about it, I kind of feel my throat is feeling a little bit weird. I might have a sore throat. So maybe I am sick.
Oh, get out of here.
But don't worry, I already got my booster shot. It's not COVID-19. I'm fine. Maybe it's just the flu. But did you know not all viruses are bad? Some are actually good for us. And that's what we're going to learn about today.
By now, everyone knows just how deadly viruses like COVID-19 can be. But what most people might not know is that there are good viruses too. From playing an important role in creating oxygen to helping our bodies fight cancer, viruses can be surprisingly beneficial. It sounds strange, but you have certain viruses to thank for the air you're breathing right now. These viruses infect a type of bacteria that lives in the ocean. Genetic material from the viruses enables the infected bacteria to carry out photosynthesis, which produces oxygen.
So we're looking at part 1 of how viruses do good today.
Right, and are you feeling better today?
Yes, I'm feeling much better. I just needed to rest. I think it was just the flu. Don't worry.
Just the
okay,
flu.
I know you get so scared and nervous around people who are sick. I am totally fine. I'm just joking. That was a fake
You
cough.
sure?
Yes, I'm fine. Okay, so let's
trust you.
learn more about viruses.
Okay.
So what is a virus?
That's right. So our first vocabulary word is a noun. It's virus. So a virus is a small organism that can only reproduce in a living cell. And usually when a virus gets into our body, it can make us very sick.
So for example,
Howard had to stay in the hospital for a week because of a stomach virus.
so what you're saying is that if the virus is not on a living thing, then it wouldn't survive, right?
That's right. So a virus is not technically a living thing because it cannot reproduce or make more things without using a living thing.
Oh, I see. Okay. It's interesting to learn about virus. I mean, we always hear about this, especially during COVID-19.
So by now, everyone knows just how deadly viruses like COVID-19 can be. But what most people might not know is that there are good viruses too.
I never knew that. I thought all viruses are evil. I thought all of them are bad and they just make us really, really ill.
That's right. That's why I spray all of them with my alcohol spray.
Okay, fine. Okay, let's learn what viruses can do for us. What are some of the good things they can do? From playing an important role in creating oxygen to helping our bodies fight cancer, viruses can be surprisingly beneficial.
That is surprising. I mean,
Wow.
I had no idea that we had good viruses at all.
And I didn't know that. And I didn't know that they can produce oxygen. Oxygen is our second vocabulary word, and that is a noun. Basically, oxygen is the air we breathe into our body. So without oxygen, we would all die, right?
That's right. Every living thing needs oxygen, and that's good that we have a lot of oxygen on this planet. You might have seen oxygen as O2.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then when the air you breathe out is called carbon dioxide, and that is CO2. So oxygen is O2, is the air we breathe in. The air we breathe out is called carbon dioxide. Okay, so in our example sentence, it says, Joanna touched the bottom of the pool before coming up for oxygen. So we all know if you've been in the water for a long time, of course you have to come back up to get some oxygen, right? And sometimes if you go scuba diving, and some people will also carry the oxygen tank, right?
That's right. It helps you to breathe underwater.
Exactly. So let's learn more. It sounds strange, but you have certain viruses to thank for the air you're breathing right now. These viruses infect a type of bacteria that lives in the ocean.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So that means that
wow.
these viruses go inside the bacteria. So they're maybe making that bacteria sick?
I don't know, but they're creating oxygen, right?
That's right. So let's learn about how. Genetic material from the viruses enables the infected bacteria to carry out photosynthesis, which produces oxygen. So you may have heard of photosynthesis before. This is how usually plants convert light from the sun into energy. And as a byproduct, they make oxygen. They release oxygen.
That's why we want to have a lot of trees on our planet, right?
That's right. There's a green planet means that we have lots of oxygen to breathe, and trees also help to convert carbon dioxide to oxygen.
I see. So this process is called photosynthesis, right?
That's right. And I guess that's not something that these bacteria would do without being infected by the viruses.
Okay, so we know virus and bacteria, and we understand that sometimes we do get sick, but sometimes it's because of virus, and we call it the viral infection. Or sometimes we get sick because of bacteria, and that's the bacterial infection. And usually if you have the viral infection, you go to the doctor might just tell you you just need to go home, rest, drink lots of water, and let your body fight the virus, because there's not really a kind of treatment or medicine for a virus.
That's right.
But whereas bacterial infection, you can actually get antibiotics, right?
That's right. Antibiotics being that they will help to kill the bacteria in your body.
That's right.
Unfortunately, we don't have that for viruses all the time.
Exactly. But that's okay, because you can always get enough rest, exercise, eat healthy food, or take some vitamins to make your body stronger. Then your body will be able to fight the virus, right? We learned a lot about viruses and then some of the things that they can do for us that are good. That is actually very, very interesting. How about let's take a short break and we'll be right back.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。今天的课文标题是 How Viruses Do Good。病毒也有好处吗？这是有写错吗？好，动词片语 do good 就可以表达是有益、有帮助的。那么单字 virus 它表示病毒。Matt 老师提到说，病毒只能在生物体活细胞内来复制繁衍。我们补充一下哦 ，organism 这个字 ，organism 表示生物或是有机体，还有用到 reproduce， 就是在 produce 前面加上 re 这个字首，可以表达繁殖、繁衍、生殖的意思。那大家都知道，像新冠肺炎这样的病毒会有多么的致命。不过大多数的人可能不知道，其实是有好的病毒诶。像我们现在呼吸的空气，就是要归功于某些病毒。那些病毒感染一种生活在海洋中的细菌，然后来自这些病毒的基因物质，就使得受感染的细菌能够行光合作用来制造氧气。好 ，oxygen 就是氧气。Karen 老师提到，我们这个水肺潜水 scuba diving 会使用到 oxygen tank， 那就是氧气瓶的意思喽。好，那我们文中有写到这个 photosynthesis 表示光合作用。我们来看它的字根，它就是由这个 photo 这个部分是光的意思 ，syn 表示合作一起，然后 thesis 这是名词字尾合在一起 ，photosynthesis 就是光合作用了。 Matt 老师在讲到说把这个阳光转换成能量的过程，他用到 convert 这个动词 convert 表示转变转换。那老师们还有提到这个 carbon dioxide 就是二氧化碳，还有 Karen 老师他有提到这个细菌感染 bacterial infection， 还有病毒感染viral infection， 我们就来补充一下 viral V-I-R-A-L 就是病毒的意思，它是形容词形容病毒的。那么 bacterial 是在 bacteria 后面加上一个 l 就会构成形容词表达细菌的。再来看到 infect 这个动词，它可以表达使感染传染，那它的名词 infection 就是感染传染病。好，我们知道细菌感染呢可能会用这个抗生素来治疗，那就顺便学一下 antibiotic A-N-T-I-B-I-O-T-I-C antibiotic 就是抗生素。我们接回到课文中。
In fact, about half of the world's oxygen is produced by these ocean bacteria. Additionally, scientists believe that these viruses may be able to share their useful genes with multiple types of bacteria. Viruses are also believed to play an essential role in helping cows make milk. The theory states that viruses make it possible for cows to turn grass into sugars that are used by the cows' bodies to create body mass and milk. Those of us who love cheese and ice cream are certainly grateful for this outcome.
Welcome back, everyone. So we learned a lot of interesting facts about viruses, right? And then we know that they do not only make us ill, there are actually some of the things that they can do for us that are good.
Right, and let's learn some more of the things that viruses do for us.
Okay.
In fact, about half of the world's oxygen is produced by these ocean bacteria. Additionally, scientists believe that these viruses may be able to share their useful genes with multiple types of bacteria.
What does that mean?
Sharing their genes? I didn't know they wore jeans.
Jeans that you wear are spelled J-E-A-N-S. So this is G-E-N-E-S.
Okay.
So what does that mean by genes?
Those kind of genes are the building blocks of life. Those are the things that make each living thing different and have their own special characteristics. So genes. Yeah.
Genes is different from the jeans that you wear.
That's right.
Okay. And multiple is our next vocabulary word, and that is an adjective. In our example sentence, it says, there have been multiple reports that fighting has broken out along the border. But multiple just means a number of different things, right? Or several, more than a few. So when you're talking about multiple. So when they say multiple reports about the fight along the border, that means that they have quite a few, quite a lot.
From many places.
Exactly, multiple reports. And let's continue today's reading. Viruses are also believed to play an essential role in helping cows make milk.
So that brings us to our next word, which is essential. Essential is an adjective, and that means something that is needed or cannot be done without it. So if it is essential for making milk, it means milk cannot be made without these viruses.
I see.
For our example sentence, fruits and vegetables are essential to a healthy diet.
That means it's very important to have fruits and vegetables, right? If you want to eat healthy, if you want to have a healthy body. For example, water is essential too, right?
That's right. Water and oxygen are essential to life.
Exactly. The theory states that viruses make it possible for cows to turn grass into sugars that are used by the cows' bodies to create body mass and milk. That's interesting.
That is interesting. Those of us who love cheese and ice cream are certainly grateful for this outcome.
I love cheese and ice cream. How about you?
So do I. I'm really grateful that we have cheese, ice cream, milk, butter, all of these things.
And I am very grateful for these things as well. And grateful is our next vocabulary word. And that is an adjective. To be grateful for something, that means you're thankful for that thing. You appreciate of having that thing. For example, I'm grateful for a friend like you.
Oh, that's very nice, Karen.
Or I can be grateful for the great food that I have every single day, or I can be grateful for a healthy body as well. And in our example sentence, it says Randy was grateful for the opportunity to fix his mistake, right? He was very thankful for that opportunity because sometimes you don't really get to fix your mistakes.
You don't always get a chance to do that, so it's something you should be grateful for.
Of course.
And maybe for Randy, that was a good outcome. And that's our next vocabulary word. An outcome is a noun and it means the result of something, or what happens in the end is an outcome. So for our example sentence, my dad was happy with the outcome of the baseball game.
So maybe the team that he was rooting for won the game, right?
I think that must be the thing, that team, he must be a fan of the winning team of that baseball game.
So he was very happy with the outcome, that he was really happy with the result of the baseball game, right?
That's right. Or maybe he was watching a team that he didn't like and they lost. And he was happy that they lost, and that was the outcome that he wanted to see.
So the outcome just basically means the result of something, right?
That's right.
Okay, so we still learn a lot of interesting facts about viruses, right?
That's right, and I'm interested to learn a lot more about viruses and maybe some more ways that they can help us in our lives and in our bodies even.
Exactly, because we mentioned that they also help us fight cancer. I really want to learn about that.
That's right, I'm interested to learn.
Okay, well, I guess we'll have to wait for part 2.
Okay.
好，刚刚提到一种生活在海洋中的细菌，那事实上，全球大约1半的氧气是由这些海洋细菌所制造的。科学家就认为这些病毒呢，可能跟好几种类型的细菌来共享它们的那种有用的基因。好，补充一下 ，gene 就是基因。那么基因是遗传的基本单位。Matt 老师刚刚用到 building blocks， 我们来学一下 building block， 本来是指建筑工程中的那种砌块一块一块的积木那种意思，那引申来指构成某事物的基本元素、基本要件。好，再来看课文单字 multiple。Multiple 它是形容多种的、多个的或者是多部分的。好，那我们课文就写到说啊，病毒也被认为在帮助乳牛制造牛奶的过程中发挥重要作用。那这个理论指出，病毒使乳牛能够将草转化为糖，然后糖能够被牛的身体利用来产生身体质量跟牛奶。喜欢吃 cheese 和冰淇淋的人一定很感谢这样的结果。我们来看单字 essential 它是形容必不可少的、绝对必要的。那么 grateful 就是感谢的、感恩的。还有 outcome 它是表达结果、后果，是个可数名词。我们例句写到说，爸爸对于棒球比赛的结果很开心，那可能是他支持的队伍赢了。Karen 老师这时候用到 root for 这就是表达支持，像是支持某个运动队伍啊，或者是运动员等等。这边4个重点，我们进入文法时间。好，第一个重点我们来看句型，主词加上 be believed to 加上原形动词是表达什么什么被认为怎么样，那就是用被动语态来表达公认啊或是普遍的事实。举例来说 ，The painting is believed to be over 500 years old。那幅画被认为有超过500年的历史。第二个重点是 play a role in 加上名词或动名词，字面意思是在什么什么当中饰演一角，这也可以表达说在什么是有影响力的，在什么当中发挥作用。那么 role 的前方可以加入形容词，像 important、major、key 等等。例如 He played a key role in last night's game。他在昨晚的比赛当中扮演关键角色。好，那我们在别课有学到 make 加受词，再加上形容词或名词，就可以表达使某人事物成为什么，变得怎么样。那么 make something possible 就可以表达使某事物成为可能。好，那么当受词是不定词 to be 的时候，我们这时候要用虚受词 it 来代替受词的位置，然后把真正的受词 to be 移到句尾，那就会变成 make it possible to be。好，那么 possible 后面你还可以加入 for somebody or something。举例来说 ，The internet has made it possible for us to communicate with people from around the world。 网络使我们可以跟世界各地的人沟通交流，使这件事成为可能。好，下一个重点是 turn A into B， 它表示将 A 变成 B。举例来说 ，They turned the old factory into a museum。他们把那一栋老旧工厂改造成一间博物馆了。好，以上是今天的讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。
By now, everyone knows just how deadly viruses like COVID-19 can be. But what most people might not know is that there are good viruses too. From playing an important role in creating oxygen to helping our bodies fight cancer, viruses can be surprisingly beneficial. It sounds strange, but you have certain viruses to thank for the air you're breathing right now. These viruses infect a type of bacteria that lives in the ocean. Genetic material from the viruses enables the infected bacteria to carry out photosynthesis, which produces oxygen. In fact, about half of the world's oxygen is produced by these ocean bacteria. Additionally, scientists believe that these viruses may be able to share their useful genes with multiple types of bacteria. Viruses are also believed to play an essential role in helping cows make milk. The theory states that viruses make it possible for cows to turn grass into sugars that are used by the cows' bodies to create body mass and milk. Those of us who love cheese and ice cream are certainly grateful for this outcome.
In the basement of the Tropical Rain Forest Conservatory, you can check out the visitor center, souvenir shop, and 2 aquariums. These Amazon River-themed aquariums house some of the Amazon River's unique fish. There are fish feeding shows at 3:30 p.m. every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. Before each performance begins, the museum staff will introduce the ecosystem of the Amazon River and the characteristics of the creatures in the regions. It's amazing to see how the arapaima quickly jumps out of the water and eats small carp. The spectacle always makes young visitors scream excitedly. Just remember that taking photographs with a flash and tapping the tank are strictly prohibited.
See you next time!